On this episode, we are talking about music.
We are going to be naming our top 10 musicians of all time.
From pop divas, groundbreaking icons to the best rock bands.
So, get ready and jam with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Get ready
For a gay time.
with Bex friends Mel.
And Jonah,
Welcome to
the
Dexter's
Dexter's Podcast.
Ano na, Bex?
Ano na?
Catch up sesh na.
Samahan nyo kaming magchikahan.
At magbaklaan here on
Dexter's,
Bexter's Delay. The Mel,
the Mel and
Jonah
Jonah
show.
Show. Yes.
Yan.
Ano na? Ano
Gusto
na
ko yung
mga-
antagal ng ng reaction. Delay yarn.
Ano ni? Kamusta?
Okay naman. Kamusta ka naman, Bex? Happy New Year for the 16th time in this
Ato.
episode.
Ngarag. Tapos, sobrang labo ng tulog ko. I mean, parang ang daming kong ginagawa na masyado nakakasleep. Gani.
Parehas tayo, Bex. Marami kaming iniisip. Charing. Kaya di yun nakakatulog. Kaya
Actually,
kanina, diba?
sige,
Oo,
go. Ikaw muna.
Hindi, kaya kasi guys, dapat nagpo-propose pa ako na bukas na lang kami mag-record kasi parang trip pa matulog. Hindi na carry ng ng mga schedule. So, kailangan
Correct.
talaga namin tong matapos. Basta ang dami namin kangaragan ni Bex.
Pero, ako naman, gusto ko naalala ko, tawag nito? May mga message ka sa akin, Facebook at saka sa IG, na hindi ko nare-replyan kasi usually nababasa ko sila ng in between sleep. Alam mo yun, pag nalimpungatan,
Sorry naman.
mag-check ako ng phone, tapos makakatulog ako ulit, tapos walang nakakalimutan ko na mag-reply, parang sa isip ko nakapag-reply na ako, gani. Kaya,
Correct.
hindi ko na siya nasasagot, gani.
Kaya lang, Bex. Ayan, halatang-halata naman sa pag-uusap namin. Nagpapares kaming haggard ng mga Bex. So,
Correct.
sabay-sabay tayo sama-sama tayo sa lusak. Sorry. So,
Ay, sana
sabi,
sabay-sabay din umahon.
correct. I-share nyo naman sa amin dito sa sa Facebook at sa lahat ng social media platform on how are you coping up with everything so far with the past few months since we are halfway through the year and almost bare months na. So, share nyo para marami tayong mapag-usapan. And dahil nga, malapit na ang bare months, ang dami rin pumapasok lalo ng mga chika, mas lalo
Correct.
nag-iinit na mga balita, nagbabagang mga
Baklita.
mga balitang bakla.
Bakla. Okay. Nangunguna na. Energy. Ito. Ang pagpapatawag ng MTRCB sa producers ng Showtime. Yan. For sure, nabalitaan niyo itong mga Bex dahil trending ito all over social media. And, yon. So, ang nangyari kasi parang pinapatawag ng MTRCB ang mga producer ng Showtime dahil sa allegedly Vice Ganda committed an indecent act during one of the show segments. Last week pa yata to or I don't know. So,
Ano ba yung
yun.
indecent act na yun, Bex? Ikaw nga yung mag-elaborate.
Mayroong cake na involved. And
Oo.
then, kumain lang sila ng cake. Alam mo yung pag dinudot-dot yung cake, tapos isusubo, gani. Pero, yung nasa kamay ni Vice, siya ang kumain. Yung nasa kamay ng jowa niya, yung jowa niya yung kumain. Hindi naman sila nagsubuan ng gano'n. So, parang, I don't get the indecency of it. Parang ganyan. At saka lang for me, it's a little weird na ang chairperson ng MTRCB is the daughter of one of the main hosts of the competing show ng kalaban ng Showtime, which is yung yung dating Itbulaga. TVJ, anak ni Tito Soto, si Lala Soto, siya ang chairperson ng MTRCB. So, after nga nung pagpapatawag na Kinemi, so naglabasan ng mga clips from previews na Itbulaga at yung show ngayon na ng mga indecent jokes from Tito Soto, from especially Joey De Leon, ganyan. So parang bakit sila hindi nyo pinapatawag? Paano nyo papatawag? Parents nyo yun. Gets? Parang for me, conflict of interest. If you wanna position in this government, go somewhere else. Parang you're not, for me lang, ako lang parang conflict of interest talaga siya for me. Ganon.
Oo, hindi. Tsaka, it only shows na this country is not really open yet with the current, with the current disposition when it comes to sexuality.
Yeah.
Kung sa ibang countries, tanggap na yun na parang it's just normal for them to see people being together, being on the same sex, and doing stuff like the normal couples do. Dito, hindi pa rin talaga. It's really obvious. Kasi ang dami nagre-react eh. I mean, when I found out about this issue, it was like half-half. Half nag-backlash, half parang agree dun sa MTRCB. Alam mo yun. It's not all like, doesn't like what MTRCB did. Kasi parang yung iba parang okay pa dun sa ginawa. So, I don't know, feeling nila parang yung nangyari dun kay Tito Sen and dun sa wife niya on screen, they think it was normal kasi they're husband and wife and that's normal thing to do. But, kung nagsaset kayo ng standard na ganyan sa simple thing dahil lang iba yung sexuality nung, alam mo yun, like Nina Vice and Ayon, parang I think that's not fair. So, kung hindi nyo tanggap, huwag na lang kayong kasi meron ding mababato sa inyo eh.
Correct. Actually, yun nga, it's a very homophobic siya. Pag bakla na yung gumawa, pag hindi na straight yung gumawa, malaswa na. Pero pag, halos yung parents niya nga halos laplapan on live TV. Parang yun, hindi malaswa.
Hindi, tsaka hindi lang yun yung Itbulaga has always been making fun of Bastos jokes. Kasi
actually,
diba, I've been watching it before, diba? Lalo na nung kabataan ko. I know it's green, but parang normal na lang. Green lang din naman nila gagawin eh.
Recent nga may recently lang, I think last week lang to, Jose Manalo did a racist joke kasi may bago silang host na black.
Meron. Okay.
Co-host na nila yun bago siya. Parang ayoko na lang ulitin yung joke kasi nga it's racist. Tapos makikita mo yung, nasa tawag nito, nasa field sila. Tapos syempre split screen, makikita mo yung reaction nila Main at saka nila Mama Pao dun sa na hindi sila natuwa dun sa joke ni Jose. Yung tsura nilang dalawa.
What is the joke about? I know it's hard to pero para lang may idea yung ating mga listeners.
Basta about the skin color of the guy.
Okay.
Ganun. So, yun. So, kayo mga Bex, anong opinion nyo dito sa MTRCB Kinemi na to? Ako wala akong reklamo dun sa, patawag nyo kung sinong gusto nyo ipatawag na Poncio Pilato. Pero sana be fair.
Oo.
Wag nating targetin ang mga bakla. Wag nating targetin ang mga, sabi nga ni Pocahontas, you think the only people who are the people who think and look like you. Gani.
Taray. Buti hindi ka nabulol, Bex.
Hindi ko nga alam kung tama yung pinagsasabi ko eh. Basta Google na lang Colors of the Wind.
Wala lang ako pag kinakanta ko nabubulol ako. Ano daw? People ka dyan.
Google nyo na lang Colors of the Wind.
Correct. Siyempre, from bad news to good news naman tayo. Filipino rapper Esmil has released his brand new single, Realest, which features American rap superstar and producer Eminem. Esmil is set to release the album DU4LI7Y Redux on August 11, which includes Realist. And last week lang po, Esmil announced that he has inked a record deal with Eminem Shady Records, Dr. Dre's Aftermath Entertainment, and Interscope Records.
Powerful.
So, di ba, ang power. So, kung hindi niyo po nakikilala si Esmil is from Olongapo. And, ngayon ay nasa LA na siya with the family. In
Vegas.
Nevada, to be exact. So,
Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah, sorry, Las Vegas in Nevada. Sorry, guys. So, ayun. Nalito-lito na ako. Halatang antok si Bakala. Di kasi
Carry lang,
natutulog
Bex.
So, ayun. Ayun. So, ito yung isa lang to sa mga nakaka-proud moment because not all artists are given the chance that they have. So kung mapapansin nyo nga, when you go to his page and Eminem's page, nung pinost niya yung about Esmil, ang daming nag-react doon na insecure, lalo na yung mga black. Doon lang ako naiirita kasi, sorry, nag-open. Naiirita ako kasi parang tong mga, I feel for the black whenever they are being deprived and Asians. Okay, given na yon. Pero mismo yung black nang de-deprive ng Asians. Like, nung in-announce yung kay Esmil, ang dami nagsasabi doon na, ano ba to? Na-hack daw ba yung account ni Eminem? Bakit siya nag-a-announce ng ganon? Or parang hindi, may nag-comment pa na isa about dun sa Realist na single na hindi naman daw maganda. Anong meron sa tao na to? Bakit siya yung kinuha ni Eminem? Ba't siya nagkaroon ng deal? Black yun Black yung mga nagko-comment na yun Parang, just be supportive. Parang hindi naman siya kukunin ni Eminem or Dr. Dre if wala siyang talent at all. Kasi ako, pinakinggan ko mismo yung song na Realist and yung other songs niya before. Very talented naman talaga kasi meron siyang potential to be that star.
Yeah.
So, baka marami lang, iba naman po kasi mag-produce ang Americans sa Asians or sa kung anong country. Koreans, given na magaling talaga sila mag-produce, pero Americans are also great when it comes to producing artists on becoming a star. Talagang meron silang gagawing something dyan na bago. Or something na unique para mag-shine talaga siya. So, ayun. Sana magkaroon tayo ng chance na ma-interview si Esmil and magtuloy-tuloy yan kasi nakaka-proud kasi parang alam mo yon as a Filipino, hindi naman tayo lagi napapansin. Bihira sa Filipino na magkaroon ng chance abroad. Like, sobrang bilang nga lang Like, yung kay pangalan nun yung American Idol before. I forgot her name. Jessica Sanchez.
Jessica Sanchez.
Yung runner-up. Nagkaroon siya ng opportunity to join the contest pero hindi naman siya nag-boom kasi parang wala rin naman sa kanya mga deal na lumapit that time. Siguro meron pero hindi lang siguro siya naalagaan. So, yung mga ganon. So, at least eto si Esmil. Eminem is there. He's already established guy. So, I'm pretty sure na magkakaroon siya ng magandang career.
Actually, ako naman, ang take ko naman here is like, the rap culture kasi was pioneered by black people. So, I know alam ko parang I understand why they are being protective of, yung rap. And nung nag-start din naman si Eminem, madami din namang backlash about him being a white person doing rap music. So, I guess, Esmil, ang sasabi ko lang, kailangan lang din magpatunay ni Esmil na deserve niya yung spot. Ganyan. Kasi not because nakasign ka na, parang you're already there. Parang, you can be dropped at any time. Nung nagsa-start na, like, the big stars, now sila Beyonce, ilang beses din silang na-drop ng mga recording companies nila. And like Jessica Sanchez, sinabi mo kanina, may mga record deals din naman siya before and na-drop din kasi nga walang success after it. So, I guess kailangan lang talagang galingan ang bonggang-bongga para mag-boom yung career.
Oo. Tsaka, sorry sa mga black dyan, wag nga kayo. Hindi lang kayo yung rapper dito. Gigigil ako sa inyo. Yun lang. Hindi lang kayo ang may karapatan mag-rap. Give chance to others. Ayun. Kasi pare-parehas tayong gusto ng ng stardom. So, one at a time. Kung para sa'yo, para sa'yo.
Yeah. I guess yun nga, kailangan lang talaga magpatunay ka na deserve mo yung slot. Like
Oo
Eminem.
naman.
Kasi like, Eminem is Eminem.
Correct. Alam mo
Pero,
yan.
there are, actually hanggang ngayon there are still people na who don't support him because he's white.
He's white.
And, pero, I mean, established naman na siya in the music industry. So, I guess he has nothing to prove. Esmil has a lot to prove though.
Oo naman. Oo naman. Ako, I'm just being supportive as a kapwa Pilipino ba?
Ang
So,
alam ko lang na music ni Esmil is yung nag-trending sa kanya before, yung Philippine, hindi ko nga matandaan yung title pero nag-viral siya before because of his song. I think pre-pandemic yon, tapos going into the pandemic, if I remember correctly. And after nun, parang wala nang sumunod. Parang, for me, one-hit wonder siya. Parang walang follow-up after that. Tapos ngayon, ayan, hi Eminem na siya. So, let's see what will happen with this deal.
Oo, let's see what will happen. So, good luck, Esmil. Make us proud and just focus on what you do best. For sure, it will, prosper. So, ayun. Good luck.
Ito ang masyado nagpo-prosper, Charis. Going into our next baklita. Ito medyo siya, masalimuot. Masalimuot. Ito ang the Lizzo lawsuit. If ninyo pa nababalitaan, ilang beses natin actually, di ba, from our past episodes, ilang beses nating nire-reference si Lizzo kasi we both like her for being maganda yung music niya, for body positivity, sex positivity, and all. So, yun. Pero ngayon, recently, 3 or 4, 3 of Lizzo's former dancers filed a lawsuit against her na ang mga cases I think is it includes claims that she created a hostile work environment and engaged in sexual harassment. So, yun. So far, deninay ni Lizzo yung allegations via Instagram. Although, hindi ganun niya ka-detailed na explain yung side niya. I think kasi this is a lawsuit. So, she's also protecting her tawag nito, defense for the case. Ganyan. Kasi kung i-release niya na lahat nung defense niya, magkakaroon ng advantage itong mga nagkakaso sa kanya. So, yon. And, ang hinire na lawyer ni Lizzo is the Hollywood lawyer Marty Singer. I think ito ang humawak sa mga case before, including Jonah Hill, Kim Kardashian, and Chris Brown. And I think, din to, same law firm to with yung law firm ni Johnny Depp, if I'm not mistaken. So, powerful yung hinire ni Lizzo to defend her. So, yun. Ano pa ba yung mga nandun sa lawsuit? Nakalagay dito, Lizzo pressured the dancers to unwanted sexual situations and made statements that were perceived as thinly veiled comments about the dancers' weight gain and put people through grueling rehearsals that led to one dancer soiling herself. So, yun. So, parang inaano nila na they are trying to insinuate na Lizzo fat-shamed a dancer. Di ba nga, ang brand niya is body positivity.
Correct.
So, parang sinasabi dito na the Lizzo that we see in public is not the Lizzo behind the scenes. Parang ganyan. So, and sabi ni Lizzo na the claims are unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous to not be addressed. Kaya siya nag-post ng Instagram na mahaba. Mahaba na yung explanation niya sa IG pero parang wala pa rin madami pa rin hinanap sa kanya yung mga tao. Pero nga,
Oo,
like
kasi
I said,
hindi ganun ka-specific niya na-address yung mga allegations sa kanya. And then, yun, hati-hati yung mga tao. Parang they were not really satisfied. And even, Well, and even before, marami na talagang bashers si Lizzo. Marami talagang hindi talaga siya gusto. Kaya ngayon, yung mga bashers, nagkaroon pa sila ng chance to bash her more. Kasi nagkaroon ng sila ng butas para atakihin lalo si Lizzo.
Yeah.
So, siguro, Lizzo, if you're hearing this, charing, kung, alam ko naman imposible, hopefully maging strong ka lang sa mga ganap. And hopefully, the truth will come out.
Yeah. Actually, hindi lang si Lizzo yung kinakasuhan. Kinakasuhan din yung, I think siya yung dance captain ni Lizzo, if I'm not mistaken.
Babae ba to?
Oo. Si Quigley, nakalimutan ko name niya.
Mabasa kinasuhan din siya for the same.
Part siya nung kaso. Parang sinasabi na yung dance captain extensively talked about her religious views as a Christian and berated those who didn't share her beliefs. So parang pinipilit niya na maging Christian lahat ng dancers niya. Parang ganun. And part din na madalas pag-usapan yung virginity ng isang dancer without her consent.
Oh my God. Bakit
Parang
may mga
ganyan.
ganong eksena? Oo.
Actually, medyo believable tong mga claims ng plaintiffs, yung mga nagkakaso kay Lizzo. Kasi it's very detailed. Parang these are things na very possible to happen. Hindi siya parang
Hindi siya yung
unbelievable
unbelievable.
claims. Oo. Parang ganyan. Maybe for Lizzo, it's unbelievable because it's against her. But if you actually go through yung laman ng lawsuit, parang it's not impossible to happen. Ganyan. Part din ng suit is parang yung OA na pa-audition. Kahit dancer ka na niya, papa-audition siya ng sobrang grueling surprise edition. Parang ganyan. Tapos pag hindi ka nagustuhan, papauwiin ka na. Parang mga ganong kineme.
Ay, ang harsh
So,
naman pala ng ganapan. Well, hoping na malaman natin ang katotohanan. And,
True.
well, it's always, the truth will always prevail. Alam naman natin yan. Just stay strong, Lizzo, kasi sayang naman ang talent niya. Hopefully, hindi naman entirely totoo.
Let's see
Yung mga allegations.
what will happen.
Sana.
And then madami din kasing mga madaming sumuport dun sa tatlong dancers na nagkakaso kay Lizzo na mga former na naka-work ni Lizzo. Parang
Na same lang din ang sinasabi.
Oo, yeah. So parang let's see saan to pupunta.
Correct. Well, more to come about music when we come back.
And we're back! Sexy
Yes,
back!
we're
Charis.
back.
So, yun na nga. Napag-usapan na natin si Esmil with Eminem and Lizzo with the lawsuit. Ang ating
And
mga...
MTRCB, charing.
So, yun, mga musicians na na-discuss natin earlier. Ano ba ang yung personal relationship with music?
Music is part of my life. It's a big part of my life. Pagising ko, pag naliligo ako, or bago ako matulog, nakikinig ako ng music.
Same.
Even pag nagko-commute ako, kahit dating-dati pa, even before, when I was younger, I don't really watch cartoons like yung mga ginagawa ng kabataan before. Most likely, yung pinapanood ko sa TV is MTV.
Yeah.
That's my channel talaga. Maghapon yun lang. So as in, all music, all shows ng MTV, kahit pang-adult go. Alam mo yun?
Correct.
So it's been really part of my life and it really makes me feel better when I listen to music. It sets my mood. I'm not really, I don't have any particular favorite when it comes to genre kasi nga very broad yung music sense ko. So, it depends on my mood. I'm more of a kind of listener nas na-appreciate ko yung lyrics and then it comes the music arrangement itself on how it was made and the instrument. So, everything. So, yun. What about you?
Ako, same. Music is everything. Parang hindi lang ako nakikinig ng music if ang activity na hindi ako nag-music. If nagbabasa ako or nung pag nag-aaral ako kasi parang
Correct.
nalilito yung
Distraction
oo,
siya eh.
oo, yeah. Pero other than that, parang music talaga. And wala din akong specific genre kasi my mother is working sa radio station since bata pa ako. So, yung mga free na CD, free na mga cassette tapes pa nga eh. Oh my gosh, ang luma.
Mm-mm.
Madami kaming ganun sa bahay. Kasi parang pinapamigay lang sa work nila before.
Mm-mm.
Thank you so much, RX. Cherries! Kaya, yun. Alam mo yung mga compilation pa na Now, yung Now 100 ba yun? At saka yung mga top 40 na international ng mga CD and tapes. Yun, madami kaming ganun. Kaya alam ko yung mga music from, hindi lang kung anong uso sa US at sa Philippines. Parang kahit yung mga
Correct.
European,
Global.
mga European stuff. Alam ko siya. Mga gani. And, ayun. Tapos, ganun din, kahit nagko-commute, one time, at saka sobrang lakas ko mag-music.
Same.
Naalala ko nung college ako, di ba nag-LRT? Tapos
Correct.
naka-iPod. Tapos hindi syempre yun, naka-iPod lang ako sa LRT, ganyan. Tapos may sa akin, may text pa na hindi pa chat. May nag-text sa akin na a classmate ng ex ko, parang ganun. Ang nag-text sa akin yung ex ko, sabi niya, "Huy, nakasabay ka ng friend ko sa LRT, yung iPod mo daw pang buong bago ng tray." Pero naka-headset ako Ganun siya kalakas na naririnig ng mga tao sa tabi ko yung tugtog. Malala.
Actually, may ganun ngang impact yung yung earphones before when it's loud. Yung katabi mo medyo naririnig.
True.
Thank God there's AirPods. Kasi yung AirPods medyo napaprotect niya yung environment
Correct,
mo.
correct.
Na hindi marinig ko ano yung pinapakinggan mo. So,
True.
yun ang kinaganda ng AirPods, guys. May privacy ka kung ano yung pinapakinggan mo.
So, yun. And, yun. Wala din akong specific genre. Kahit K-pop, I love K-pop. Europop, bet ko din yan. Minsan nanonood ako ng Eurovision.
Mm-mm.
Ganyan. So, kaya naman, sa episode natin today, papangalanan namin ni Bex ang aming top 10 musicians of all time. Ano ba yung mga criteria mo para dito sa ating para may consider mo silang top musician sila for you?
Yeah, of course, syempre number 1 dyan yung boses, Kung hindi maganda boses, hindi sila ng top 10 ko. So, syempre yung voice quality, yung musicality nila, when it comes to making music, mas bet ko kasi yung musician ako nagko-compose ng sariling song.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi yun talaga mas may artistry, mas may puso. So, yun yung mga criteria for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yung voice quality, yung kakaiba. Yung hindi common na boses na lagi mo lang maririnig.
Yeah. Ako naman part for me is yung gaano ka-iconic yung musician.
Mm-mm.
Part siya. And also kung gaano ko kadalas pinapakinggan yung artist na to.
Mm-mm.
And as someone na very into arts and fashion and everything, part din yun, yung parang pinaka-branding nila, yung how they dress, how they look like, yung style nila, ganyan.
Mm-hmm.
So, kaya naman, simulan na natin itong ating listahan.
Correct. Pero guys just to be clear, top 10 to, pero tag 5 kami ni Mel.
Yeah, true. And wala siyang rank, hindi siya from 10 to 1. Parang basta ito yung
mga personal faves namin, top 5 namin. Ganyan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, sino ang pinakauna sa iyong top 10? Sa ating top 10?
Ako, sa bands, when it comes to band, number 1 talaga sa list ko is Coldplay.
I love Coldplay.
Kasi they've been done alternative rock to contemporary to pop, and even they venture to K-pop. So
yeah.
I cannot say anything more. And whenever na they make concert, grabe lang, napupuno talaga nila and very emotional whenever they perform kasi nga they know how to connect with audience.
Yeah.
They know how to connect with their people. Basta ewan ko, may ganong impact sa akin yung Coldplay.
Yeah.
Yung pag nakinig ka, parang kanyang kinakausap din by
Talaga.
heart. So,
Actually,
importante sa akin yun.
gusto ko din ng Coldplay and tawag na ito. Pag kailangan ko, yung breakdown song ko is from Coldplay. Pag need ko mag-breakdown at mag-emote ng bonggang-bongga, it's Fix You. So, pag
Correct.
normal days, hindi ko pinapakinggan yung Fix You kasi nai-emo ako. Pero pag need ko mag-emote, talaga ilabas lahat ng damaf. Yan, mag-fix you tayo.
Basta, ang galing lang ng symbiotic energy nila
Wow!
ng members as a band kasi they really connect to each other. They have, basta, ang galing nila. I cannot describe or hindi ko mahanap yung tamang words how I can describe this band kasi even yung latest album nila na ano ba to? I totally forgot. It's inspired by Middle Eastern
Sky Full of
ang ganda
Stars
din.
ba to?
Spears
Okay.
ata yan. Sobrang pag pinakinggan mo siya, meron dun yung parang chant lang.
Aha.
Sabi ko, oh my God. Parang alam mo yun,
Oo.
they really explore a lot of things. Hindi sila nag-stick to one genre.
Yeah.
And they've been around for how many years?
Yeah.
And sobrang na-amaze ako sa kanila until now. And I will be sad kung mas mag-stop na sila gumawa ng album or hindi na sila mag-tour. Kasi I've heard
Yeah.
na parang magre-retire na sila soon.
Yeah.
So, sana wag muna. Kahit matagal kayo mag-release ng album, pero wag kayo mag-break up or wag kayo mag-retire.
Oo. Parang peace of mind lang na alam at the back of your head na yung Coldplay is there.
Oo. Kasi parang pag nag-retire sila, I'm not saying na their music will die, but
Hope for
at least
more.
hoping na I will see them live. Kasi ang mahal ng concert nila, guys, hindi ko afford.
Okay.
And that's one of my dream concerts to attend to.
Ako naman when it comes, what's wrong with me today? When it comes to bands, actually meron akong dalawang choice dito. It's Incubus or, kasi I love Incubus, pero ang napili ko talagang band is Florence and the Machine. For me, mas madalas ko lang pakinggan yung Florence and the Machine. That's why yun yung aking top pick for the bands. And yun nga, big part why I like Florence, yung aesthetic. Hindi lang yung looks niya, pati yung aesthetic nung music niya.
Correct.
Parang it's not common yung style of kahit yung voice niya it's very distinct, 'di ba? So yun, that's why I like Florence and the Machine. If wala kayong idea who Florence is, I suggest na pakinggan nyo sila. Give her their music a chance. Ganyan. Dog Days Are Over. Never Let Me Go. Mga ganyan. And maganda din yung collab nila ni Lady Gaga. Ayan. So, next naman. For you.
Yes. So, yan. Love ko din yung Florence and the Machine. And then, yes. Next ko naman for male artist category, it would be Usher. Diba? Okay naman R&B. Nakakaloka.
Pero college pa lang tayo, talagang Usher ka na talaga.
Hindi kasi vocally naman talaga. Sobrang perfect ni Kuya. Talagang,
Let It Burn.
wala akong makitang mali. Alam mo yun, he can dance. He's a total performer. He can sing, dance, he can act. Basta, alam mo yung pag siya yung humarap sa'yo, laglag panty mo dahil.
What's your favorite Usher song?
Ako talaga, ang favorite ko na kanta niya is yung Can You Help Me?
No, I cannot.
Can you
Charis.
help me? Tell me what you want from me. Something like that.
Ako Burn.
Tsaka yung Burn yan, maganda yan. Basta actually, halos lahat ng kanta niya maganda. Nakakaloka siya. Parang siya yung kumanta siya, tas nabuntis ka. Ganon. Ganon yung impact niya.
May
Kasi
similya
nga,
yung music niya.
oo, B. Pag kumanta siya, mabubuntis ka. Parang Bruno Mars lang ito eh. Ganyan yung
Aha.
atake ni Bruno Mars sa
Mm.
mga babae eh. So, yan. Pero ako talaga, Usher, sobrang grabe yung boses. I cannot,
Mm.
He's a great performer. Until now.
For me naman, my favorite male artist would have to be Troye Sivan. And I know, bago lang siya sa music industry, parang wala pa siyang 10 years na gumagawa ng music. Or parang magte-10 years pa lang yata. But, sobrang galing niyang pumili ng songs.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yung Blue Neighborhood, the trilogy, sobrang ganda. And I like na very in your face yung queerness sa recent music niya, which parang isa siya sa mga trailblazers when it comes to queer music. And yun, that's why I like Troy. And listening to Rush, maganda din yung Rush. It's a different vibe for him, pero somehow it still makes sense for him. Yun, that's why I like Troy. Ikaw na ulit, Bex.
Ayun, Bex. So, next ko naman, ito na, for the female category. No other than Adele, of
Yes.
course. Ayan. Siyempre, sobrang love ko talaga si Adele kasi she writes her own music.
Mhm.
She puts her heart into it. And grabe naman talaga yung quality ng voice ni CZ.
Mhm.
Talagang kakaiba talaga. Hindi mo alam kung saan hinuka yung lalim.
Correct.
Tapos magugulat ka na lang. Ako
May power.
nagugulat talaga ako when the 25 and the 30 album came out. Sabi ko, iba pala yung range ni Akla. Kaya pa niyang magtaas.
Yeah.
So, alam mo yung mga hindi na-expect sa kanya. So ayun. Tsaka ang gusto ko sa kanya is she's very low-key. Wala siya masyadong arte. Basta kumakanta lang siya. Yun ang
Yeah,
importante
yeah.
sa kanya. And she knows how to play instruments. So, she can play guitar. She can play piano, I believe. And
Yeah.
nagda-drums din siya. Dun sa isa niyang album, yung sa Hello, isa niyang single, sorry. Siya yung nagda-drums dun sa background. Kaya
yeah.
pa. So,
And she's super funny. Sobrang ang personality.
oo, sobrang personality ni Bakala. Hindi lang alam ng lahat kasi nga low-key siya.
Aha.
Pero dahil dun sa carpool karaoke, nakita naman dun yung pagiging niya, loud.
Saka nung siya, first time niya mag-Instagram live. Sobrang iconic nun, my gosh. Divorce, babes. Divorce.
Oo, sobrang iconic nun kasi hindi niya rin alam kung paano niya gamitin yung Instagram live. Pero it was really cool.
Yeah. I love Adele also. Syempre, hindi ko na sinali si Adele sa list ko kasi I know na she'll be on your list.
Ako din,
Pero-
I love Beyonce. Kasi alam mahirap mag-repetition.
Oo,
So, ikaw
true.
na lang yon.
So, ang aking female artist is not Beyonce. It's actually Lady Gaga. Yan. Si Lady Gaga ang aking favorite female artist. I mean, like, talk about revolutionary, talk about trailblazing. Talagang, and hindi lang I mean, kasi people would tend to look at Gaga and say na dinadaan niya lang sa aesthetic. Yung parang out of this world aesthetic yung career niya. But, sobrang iconic din naman talaga nung songs niya. Parang, ang gaganda din talaga nung, hindi basta-basta. Parang ganun. Ang ganda din production.
Oo. Tsaka siya ang siya ang gumagawa ng sarili niyang kanta. Nagko-compose din si Akla.
Yeah. And actually, madami nagko-compare sa kanya to Madonna. I get it, but magkaiba sila. I think.
Magkaiba talaga sila, Bex.
Madonna was revolutionary for her time nung 80s, and Gaga was revolutionary for our time, which is the 2000s. Parang,
Does Madonna make her own song?
I'm not sure. I think, at a level, I think, pero I'm not sure. Pero kasi, 'di ba, yun yung forever comparison na pero yeah. I like Lady Gaga and I've gotten the chance to watch her live. So, and ang galing talaga. Yeah, I like Lady Gaga. What's your favorite Lady Gaga song? Meron ko bang favorite?
Ang Lady Gaga, Born This Way.
Aha. Ako, I actually like early Gaga songs. My favorite would have to be Just Dance. Yung
Tsaka
pinakauna
yung
niyang
Bad
song.
Romance.
Mhm.
Yan, gusto ko yan.
Actually, may ganun ako. May tendency ako na magustuhan yung kung anong first single nila. Like, for Beyonce, Crazy in Love talaga yung all-time favorite Beyonce songs ko. And yun, kay Lady Gaga, Just Dance. Just for the iconicness of it. And maganda naman din talaga yung song.
Correct. Love it. Basta ayan, I love yung yung the way na magsulat si Lady Gaga. Actually, very meaningful. So, kinda din naman sa mga na-appreciate ko sa kanya.
At saka she has also the voice.
Oo,
Madami.
hindi lang siya yung basta eme-eme. May boses talaga si Akla.
Naalala mo nung nag-Sound of Music siya sa Oscars.
Oo,
With
winner
the
yun.
silver gown.
Hindi, tsaka nung nag-tone down siya dun sa album niya na Joanne.
Yeah.
Dun ko nakita talaga na ito yung real voice ni Gaga.
Mhm.
Hindi lang talaga siya pang pop music.
True.
So, ayun. She's the best. Ayan, sa kanyang league. So,
Correct.
sana we can hear more from her.
True.
Yun.
And more of our list sa aming pagbabalik.
Yes. And we're back to the music.
Correct. With the list. So far meron na tayong 6 sa ating top 10. Si Coldplay, Florence and the Machine, Usher, Troye Sivan, Lady Gaga, and Adele.
Correct.
And meron pang 4. Pero, bago tayo dumako dun sa ating Final Four, magbigay muna tayo ng mga honorable mentions na bet din natin, pero hindi sila unfortunately, they didn't make the cut for the
Correct.
top 10.
Sa top 5 lang naman ng mga personal choice. Ayan.
Correct.
So, syempre, number 1 sa list dyan is si Britney Spears.
True. Iconic.
Correct. Sino pa ba melang nasa list natin for honorable mention?
Lagay na natin si Taylor Swift.
Yes. And then, nandyan din si Bruno Mars.
I love Bruno. What's your favorite Bruno Mars song?
Ako talaga, ang ganda nung niya, Versace on the Floor.
Ako ano nga yung sinample ni Miley, When I Was Your Man.
Oo.
I think yun.
Tsaka yung Talking to the Moon ni
Yeah.
Bruno Mars is also maganda.
Nasa list din natin si ate mong Pink
Yes.
na uma-acrobatic sa mga kanyang concert.
Hindi, actually, yung quality din ng voice ni Pink is really
Yeah.
good. Alam mo yung parang,
Mhm.
hindi, siya na naman ang nagsabi, parang androgynous yung tingin sa kanya or yung look niya. Kasi nga, you cannot identify her as a super woman or as a male.
Correct.
Kasi nga, iba nga yung look niya.
Okay, sino pa ang nasa ating list?
Nasa list din natin si Shania Twain. Ang country
Yes.
singer. Of course, napaka-iconic ni Akla. Siya din ang inspirasyon ng mga drag queens kahit paano.
Yeah, Man I Feel Like a Woman. Yan.
Oo.
And nandito din sa ating list si ating mong Mariah Carey.
Yes, of course.
Sobrang, when talking about voice, syempre, hindi pwedeng wala si Mariah. What's your favorite Mariah song naman?
Favorite Mariah song? We Belong Together. Yan, madalas kong pakinggan to her. It's really good
Ako
song.
Heartbreaker with Jay-Z.
Diba?
Gusto mo yan.
Mm-mm.
And nandito din si Rihanna.
Yes, kasi Rihanna, very iconic din naman talaga kasi parang sa lahat ng bars na pupuntahan mo siya maririnig mo.
Correct, correct. Pag ano naman siya, ang strength ni Rihanna is her repertoire of music. Repertoire! Yung kanyang mga song list.
Oo, kasi talagang nag-succeed naman talaga siya when it comes to pop category. So, yan, push niya yan. Sino pa ba?
Si kuya mong Sam Smith or si ate mong Sam Smith pala.
Oo, na maraming bashers lately dahil sa dahil sa changes na ginawa niya to self, but still, the music is still there, the voice is still there, nothing has changed naman.
True. And he's just exploring. Parang,
Let
I
her
don't
be.
think na, I don't think na he's gonna be like that forever. I mean, knowing these musicians, parang naaano din sila. Tawag nito, nabu-burn out din sila sa paulit-ulit na routine, lalo na singing the same song. So, I think
Correct.
understandable yung nag-explore sila ng different genres and style.
On how they present themselves. So, ayan. Actually, nakalimutan ko pala ilagay sa list natin si Katy Perry because she's been iconic for quite some time.
Yeah.
Yun nga lang medyo naglaylo si Akla kasi siguro dahil may family na. Pero before, way back, sobrang lahat ata ng kanta niya sa album, lahat patok. So,
pero,
ayun.
favorite Katy Perry song ko siguro, Thinking of You.
Ako naman, Hummingbird Heartbeat.
Yeah. Yes. And nandito din sa ating honorable, si The Honorable, Dua Lipa.
Of course. Ayan. So, sobrang favorite ko to. At parang girl crush ko na nga. Oo.
Dula
Kumbaga,
Peep.
magiging magiging ka-love triangle pa namin yan ni Omid kasi ba't din yan ni Omid? Sabi ko, magiging tomboy ako talaga pag si Dua hinarap sa akin. Chares.
Okay, next naman on our list is ito, favorite mo din to since your kabataan days. Si ate mong Christina Aguilera.
Of course. Ayan. Isa pa to si ateng. Kahit na dirty yung song niya before. Charet.
Actually, yun yung favorite Christina era
Diba?
ko. Yung dirty era. Oo.
Dirty era. Kasi yan yung lumabas din yung kanta na Beautiful. Pa.
Yeah. Pero,
Actually, yung Beautiful, ginawa ko
love
po yung
Christina.
audition piece. Charis.
sample naman ng Puerto credibility. Charis!
Ayan, kasi may Spanish song din po si Christina Aguilera. If you, sa mga hindi po nakakaalam, meron siyang Spanish album before.
Yeah.
And then may Spanish class kami. So, para pumasa si Akala, sumali ng Spanish singing contest. So, napakanta tayo ng Spanish song ni Christina. Ang title niya is Pero Me Acuerdo de Ti, which means Remember Me. Ang haba. My God. Remember Me lang naman. Ang dami pang title.
True legend. And next on our, puro bakla, ang bakla nung list natin. Siyempre, Baxter's to eh. Siyempre, ang next naman on our list is Spice Girls. Isa
Of course.
sa mga main reason ng pagiging akla ni Akla.
Dahil nga
Spice
naglabas
Girls
ng
talaga.
BOA, yung isa sa kanila, sa music
Uy,
video.
alam mo ba yung rumors na, di ba nung peak nila, si Mel C yung may rumors na Kiombs.
Oo,
Kasi
totoo
siya
yun.
yung masculine, yung tag nito, medyo sporty. Siya sporty spices. So parang manly yung. Pero ang magjowa daw talaga, Mel B and Jerry.
Oo, totoo
And
yun.
nung
Napanood ko yung
nag-break
docu
sila,
kasi, tapos inamin na nila.
Kaya umalis si Jerry. Diba? Oh my
Kakaloka,
gosh.
Diba?
Girl
Diba?
power.
Girl power, pampyangan. Charis.
And another girl power, si Lola mo. Lola mong Missy Elliott. Iconic Missy Elliott.
Diba? Dan si Ristian. Oh.
I love Missy.
Work
Parang
it.
for
Can
me,
you work it?
she's one of my favorite rappers.
Oo.
I think. Missy Elliott.
Missy is Missy. Nag-lose ng weight yan si Akala.
Okay, next naman, Alanis Morissette. Nakakagaling lang sa Pilipinas. At
Sayang
T-shirt
nga.
lang tayo. T-shirt lang tayo ni ate.
Kaya nga sayang di tayo nakapanood.
Pero gustuhin ko man, sobrang ngarag
Correct. Okay
as a
lang yan.
person.
Ako din gusto ko kaya lang struggle as a person. So hindi ko kaya.
Laban ng. Pero we try to cope up through music. Aminin mo yan. Music is our escape.
Iniisip
Through
ko
all
nga
this.
paano na lang kaya ako sa mga susunod na araw. Charing.
Oo nga. Carry lang yan. I-ano mo na lang. Sa TV ka na lang mag-stream. Okay, next naman, andyan din ang Paramore. Ang dami nating honorable mention, no?
Oo. Paramore, ayan. Syempre kinalakihan ko to. So yan, perfect yung Paramore na yan.
Actually, isa sa mga favorite songs of all time ko is from Paramore, which is My Heart. Yun, isa yun sa mga, kung magkakaroon ng top 5 songs of all time ako, nandun yung My Heart by Paramore.
Correct.
Eh.
Ako yung That's What You
And-
Get when you let your
Yeah.
heart win. Charits.
Whoa. And, syempre, ang Queen with Freddie Mercury.
Correct.
Super
Ito naman
iconic.
talaga, iconic ito. And all their songs are at the top that time.
Mhm.
So, talagang winner. Tsaka kakaiba yung genre nila. Hindi ko nga ma-identify kung anong category, to be
Yeah,
honest.
true.
Kasi may halo siyang opera theme eh. So,
True.
it's hard to
And
identify the genre.
Hindi ko pala nalagay sa list, pero isama na din natin si Lana. I love Lana Del Rey. Parang there was a certain
Of
point
course.
and time of my life na I live and breathe Lana Del Rey. I think 2013, 2014. Super Lana. And I still love her until now.
Ako din, love ko si Lana. What's your favorite song of Lana?
Ang hirap. On top of my brain, I think Young and Beautiful.
Yeah, oh my God, parehas tayo. Kasi ang gusto ko
Ano
yung,
talaga?
Will you still love me when I'm
Yeah.
no longer?
From the soundtrack of
and
Great
beautiful.
Gatsby.
Of
Ni
course, it's
Leo.
Leo. Kaya ganon.
Kaya na-connect. Alam ko na yan. Series.
Pero yan, I love Lana. Tsaka yung Fucking I Love You ni Lana. And then yung Summertime Sadness. Yan.
Summertime Sadness,
In fairness
iconic.
talaga
Video
kay Lana.
games.
Hoy, totoo ba? Mag-side chika lang ako about Lana. Totoo ba yung nag-work siya sa Waffle?
Oo, feeling ko trip-trip niya lang yun.
Oh my God.
Kasi parang
Nakakaloka
isang
si
beses
Lana.
Parang isang beses lang siya nakita, tapos hindi na bumalik ate.
Ay, ganon.
Ano to? Isang shift lang. Pero hindi ko na actually, hindi din naman ako nag-research further
Ako
about
din.
it.
Pero that's
Ano
so
lang yung
funny
nabasa.
lang.
True. And, ano lang kasi, kaya lang hindi ko, I think lang na Lana, you have to be in a certain mood para ma-enjoy mo si Lana. Kaya, parang recently, hindi ako masyado naglalana kasi I need, music na pang-energy.
Correct.
Pang-boost.
Correct.
Yan. So, yun po ang ating top 100. Charis. Ang dami.
Correct. Pero out of all these, who is your wild card?
Okay, ito, balik na tayo sa ating top 10. Itong wild card naman, ito yung mga, they don't necessarily fit in the categories na nilagay namin. And kahit saang genre, kahit anong puluting industriya mo sila. Ganyan. So, for me, Pentatonix.
Pentatonix. Ako
Yeah,
naman,
a cappella group, and I've already seen them twice. And sobrang galing. Kasi parang you would think na hindi sila, yung live performance nila wouldn't be the same as their recording. So, syempre, pag recording, napapatong mo, isa-isa nagre-record, alam mo yun. Pero, they are even better live. Live nila ginagawa lahat nung, if nakarinig na kayo ng Pentatonix song or ng cover nila, they do everything a cappella, including the beatboxing and all. And sobrang galing, maa-amaze ka. There's even part ng show nila na yung beatboxer nila, si Kevin,
Mm-mm.
plays the viola or the cello. I think the cello. And nagbi-beatbox siya while playing the cello. I mean, like, how?
Mm-mm.
Parang ang
Correct.
confusing na nga nung nagpa-piano ka tapos kumakanta ka. Pero sa kanya even better kasi ang confusing mag-beatbox and sobrang big instrument pa ng cello. So, yun. Sobrang amazing nila. And ang galing nilang mag-arrange ng songs and ng remixes together. Ikaw naman,
Ayan.
who's your wildcard pick?
Of course, no other than Eminem. Alam ko naloloka kayo. Pero yes, nakikinig po kay Eminem since elementary high school ako. Sobrang favorite ko yung soundtrack ng 8 Mile, Lose Yourself. It's very
Yes.
inspirational. And some other songs of Eminem are really good. It's his own life story that he's sharing. And dati pa kakabisado ko yung iba niyang rap na kanta.
Yeah.
So, he's really great at
And
what he do.
actually, siya ang nag-coin ng term na stan. Kasi 'di ba ngayon, yung mga, lalo na sa K-pop, hindi na fan yung gamit nila eh. Parang stan. Who do you stan? Ganyan. Parang,
Mm-mm.
meaning niya stalker fan. Parang ganon. And, si Eminem ang nag-coin ng term na yun. Diba? It's also part of the, of 8 Mile era, I think, yung stan. May song siya na stan. Yung stan ba yung may sample ng Thank You?
Oo. That is gone and wondering why.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, so yun.
So, yun. Ang galing
Alam
lang
ko
po ni
sa
Eminem.
Eminem.
Wala masasabi ko. Wala akong masabi. Fresh na nga. Magaling pa. Charis. May pagnanasa pa.
Correct. And, so yun na, 8 na yun. Makaka-8 na kami, 2 na lang. And itong aming final category is ang aming GOAT. Ang aming
Ikaw, Beck. Sino ba ang
musician
goat mo?
they consider as the greatest of all time. Tatanong nyo pa ba yan kung sino? Sa 16 episodes ng Dexters, halos kada episode mukhang bibig ko si ate mo, girl. Siyempre, Beyonce, da. She's my goat talaga. I mean, everything. Vocals, check. Aesthetics, check. Dancing, check. Live performance, check. Philanthropy, check. Lahat, check. So, ayun,
Correct.
that's why.
Hindi ko na yan
Beyonce.
sinama sa list ko si ate kasi nga nasa yun na. Pero sobrang bet ko din talaga si B ever since. And just like you, ang pinakagusto ko talaga sa mga naging song niya is Crazy in Love.
Mhm.
At saka yung XO.
Yeah. Aha. Ako naman, ang isa pa sa mga favorite Beyonce songs ko, Flaws and All. Check nyo yun. Maganda yung song na yun, I swear. Flaws and All. It's not your typical Beyonce na upbeat song. Parang siyang R&B. Yun nga.
Ayan.
Flaws and All. Check nyo. And wala lang. Beyonce talaga. Ever since. Beyonce. Naka-Beyonce shirt ako today.
O, diba? Pansin ko nga Renaissance.
Pero ate naman, magpa-renaissance ka naman sa Pilipinas. Sige naman ate.
True.
And ikaw, Beck, sino ang iyong GOAT?
Ako, for me, ang greatest musician of all time is Michael Jackson talaga. Even, Diyos ko, ilang taon ba siya nagsimula until the end bago siya mategi, di ba? Lumalaban pa rin. And very theatrical kasi si Sir, kaya bet ko. Yun, sa lahat naman ng performance niya, talagang pinag-iisipan niya and he's very personal. When it comes to his band, kung sino yung kasama niya mula umpisa hanggang bago siya mamatay, yun pa din yung kinuha niya talaga. Kasi yun yung, yun yung comfortable siya. And then ayun, whenever he sings, alam mo nandun yung passion niya talaga. And he's very involved when it comes to making the song. Nagsusulat din kasi siya. So, ayun, MJ.
Actually,
for me.
Michael is, MJ is the idol of Beyonce. Kaya
Ikaw
din
ba?
sobrang Oo, kaya sobrang dedicated ni Beyonce sa live performances na kasi ang inspo niya talaga si MJ. And very open
Oo.
naman si Beyonce. Kaya hindi ko nagigits yung mga taong nagko-compare na when people say na Beyonce is the greatest live performance, ganyan-ganyan. Parang dapat yung mga MJ fans, you don't feel offended kasi ang idol ni girl is MJ and MJ is gone. So, who else would parang be the perfect, parang let's just say replacement for him? Hindi someone who idolizes MJ, diba?
Hindi naman nila alam kasi na idol niya si MJ.
Hindi, alam nila yan. They just refuse to. Charis. Ano
Charis.
lang, ano lang ako. Wala lang sa list ko si MJ because of the issues and the controversies.
Ako naman,
Yeah.
controversies aside, when it comes naman to his talent, he's good. So, hindi ko na pinansin yun kahit ang dami niyang issue sa buhay. Pero, yeah,
True.
he's
May
good
naparad kasi akong
performer.
docu about him. And yeah. Anong favorite MJ song mo naman?
Ang favorite MJ song ko is Love Never Felt So Good, yung nategi siya. Tsaka yung Man in the Mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Ang dami, tsaka
Ako
yung yung Bad. Yan. Kasi si Martin Scorsese
Ako,
nag-direct ng MTV.
ang favorite Michael Jackson song, actually hindi siya technically Michael Jackson song. Ano siya? Jackson 5. Wanna Be Where You Are. Wanna Be Where You Are. Yan. And, pero kung yung Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal.
Yan, Smooth Criminal.
Okay,
Maganda
my
din.
favorite.
Tsaka yung You Rock My World.
Anong song yung Egyptian yung music video?
You Rock My World.
Yun. Sure.
You Rock My World na.
Sa kayo.
Oo, basta guys. Alam niyo na yung sinasabi namin. Kahit di yun You Rock My World, alam niyo yung music video na yun.
Kerry. So, yun po ang aming top 10. I-recap ulit natin. Mag-alternate tayo, Bex.
Sige, go.
Florence and the Machine.
Of course. Sino nga ulit yung sa akin? Coldplay.
Troye Sivan.
Usher.
Lady Gaga.
Adele.
Pentatonix.
Eminem.
Beyonce.
And Michael Jackson.
So, yun. There's our top 10. And kung hindi kayo agree sa top 10 namin, guess what? Gawa din kayo ng top 10 nyo.
Hindi guys, feel free to comment and share your thoughts about this. If we think we missed something, we'd like to know from you. Let's chikahan, mag-catch up tayo sa sa social media ng Baxters.
Correct. Oo. Share nyo sino ba dapat ang ligwak at sino ba dapat ang have sa mga list.
Oo, sabihin niyo yung mga pawok niyo na comments. Charing.
Carry lang na woke. Sa wag pawok.
Yes, magbabalik pa kami.
At mag-aaral ulit tayo ng mga kabaklaan. Go!
Alright. Na-enjoy niyo ba yung 5 seconds break?
Hanash.
Charis.
So, ayan, ito na ulit tayo. At mag-aano na naman tayo. Mag-recommend na kung anik-anik. And for this very episode, syempre dahil music, mag-hear mo taste tayo. Ano ang iyong recommendation for some music?
Of course. Syempre dahil mainit ang launching ni Ezmil, please try to listen to Relest. So it's spelled as REALEST. So it's already available on Spotify and Apple and all music platform. So yun, pakinggan nyo. Doon nyo mapapansin yung talent niya. Ang galing niya. Parang hindi siya huminga sa pag-rap.
Actually, pinakinggan ko na siya kanina bago tayo nag-record. And in fairness naman, it's very, what do you call this? It's very LA. Parang ganon. It's very Hollywood.
Correct. It's a
style.
collab of Ezmil and Eminem. So, probably ma-enjoy nyo yan. And then, of course, share your comments. Ikaw, Bex.
Ako naman, dahil busy ang mag-work, at habang nag-work for the music lang tayo, ang on-repeat ko for the past week is Nina Live.
Ay,
Yung
pang
ano,
chill.
oo, yung buong album ni
Isang
Nina
bucket pa
na
po ng beer. Chari.
Tarua, ilabas ang sisig.
Ilabas
So,
ang
yun.
barbecue.
Meron sa Spotify nung buong Nina live na recording. Yun siya. And meron, syempre nasa YouTube yan. So, yun. Syempre, for the foolish heart, ganyan, for the love in you.
Correct. Constantly, ganyan. Love moves in
Correct.
mysterious ways. One of the single that is really iconic to her.
True. So, yun.
And
Listen na.
syempre,
Hear nyo na yan, mga teens.
yes, hear nyo na mga taste. At syempre, hindi matatapos ang episode na to nang wala kayong nalalearn.
Dahil deserve nyo maging bakla, ito ang
Word of the
of the
Bex.
Bex. Ayan.
So, ano ba ang
So,
word of the Bex natin ngayon? Bex. Oh, Diyos
okay,
ko.
for this week, for this episode, actually, I was thinking of a person, of a musician na related sa Word of the Bex. Kaya lang, nakapag-Julanis Morissette na tayo.
Correct.
Which means, ano meaning? Sige nga, kung nakikinig talaga kayo, ano meaning ng Julanis Morissette?
Typhoon Egay. Charing.
Ganito. At, nakapag-Janet Jackson na din tayo, di ba?
Oo, nakapag-Janet Jackson na rin tayo in the past
Oo,
episode.
which means, mainit. Ganun. So, ngayon, singer ulit, ni-introduce ko naman sa inyo si kuya mong Tom Jones.
Yes. Ano nga ibig sabihin ang Tom Jones?
Tommy, gani. Bakla pa din. Hindi pa din
Correct.
naintindihan. Gutom. Ganyan. When you're
Correct.
hungry.
Tom Jones
na
na kay. Ganyan.
Teres.
Tom Jones
Tom
Mirasol.
Jones. Taruz. Tom Jones ka na ba says? San mo bet lumaps? Ganis.
Ganyan. Bakit si Tom Jones? Charis. Hindi kasi
Gutom.
related siya. Isa siya sa mga iconic musician of all
True.
time. So, kung alam mo yung sex bomb, siya yun. Charis. So, ayun.
Correct.
Isa yun sa
Yan.
mga
So,
in his time, mabubuntis ka din.
Pero ang honors na ni Lolo mo, no? In fairness.
Uy, pero kaya pa rin niya kumanta ng live in fairness to him. Ang
Oo,
power.
hindi. At saka, coach siya, di ba? Sa The Voice Australia.
Oo, or
I
UK.
think.
Feeling ko UK.
Yeah, UK ba? I'm not sure. Pero yon. Oo, tama. UK kasi si, ano yun sa Australia eh. Sino to yung bakla?
Hindi ba lahat sila bakala, Charis?
Hindi. Sino to? Oh my God. Si Kama Chameleon.
Yun
Sino?
ata, si George. Sir George. Charis. Invento.
Boss mo.
Sir George Salon.
Boy George. Boy George.
Sir George Salon. Eh,
Ina ginahawak. Hairstylist si Boy George. ina. Sir George sa din ampada.
Uy, pero hindi Sir George nga siya sa UK. I-search mo
Talaga
yan.
ba?
Oo, i-search mo sila ni Elton John.
Ang mga sir, okay.
Oo.
Pero, ba't ko yung Sir George?
Pero bet mo yun. Sir George Salon.
Naging parlorista pa nga si Mama.
Ay.
At yan. So, ayun. Ay, isang episode na naman ang ating
Na-survive.
may raos. True. And we would like to also thank our listeners. Ganyan. Yung mga nakaabang talaga every week and nag-personal message sa amin ni Bex na mga sarili nilang kuro-kuro about the episode. Thank you so much guys for listening always.
Ayan. And thank you sa mga nag-view ng page namin. Parang after nyo namang i-view, i-like nyo na. Huwag nyo iwan. Nakikita ko kasi sa notification. Oh, may nag-view na naman ng page namin. Tapos hindi ni-like. Diba? Sayang yung effort nyo sa pag-visit ng page. Tapos hindi nyo ilalike. Charis. So yes guys. Thank you again for our growing listeners. It's getting to 1K.
Pero,
So I'm really happy. So thank you for supporting us since the beginning of the show. We're now down to episode 16, moving na tayo sa episode 17. So marami pa kayong dapat abangan sa show.
Also, if nakinig naman na din kayo, i-rate nyo na din. 5 stars. Agad.
Oo,
Charis.
kung magpa-4 kayo, wag nyo nang itry. Nalagyan ng 4. 5 lang
Pero
yung
carry
accepted
lang.
dun. Charing.
Pero kung i-4, carry din naman para always room for improvement. Huwag nyo lang ititiri.
Ganon din eh.
Gusto mo yung 1 point na room for improvement.
Kung ibibigyan nyo kami ng below 4, if punta kayo kay Sir George. Pasalon muna kayo para fresh kayo.
Correct, ipagupit nyo na yan.
Correct. Ayun. Thank you so much, guys. And again, if you need any host for your events, okay naman kami ni Mel. Available po kami. And kung kailangan ng graphic design, please reach out to Mel.
True. And if kailangan nyo ng bagong place para makinig ng music, buy na ng bagong condo. Contact nyo lang si
Correct. At
Beth.
kung gusto nyo makilala si Sir George,
Dadali namin kayo kahit anong gupit yung gusto niyo.
correct.
At kung treatment kuning-kuning na ganyan.
Correct. Ayun lang, guys. Please do not forget to be kind to one another. Alam natin yan.
True. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you,
so
guys.
much.
Until the next
Bye.
episode. Bye.
Always be kind. Bye.
You've been listening to Baxter's, The Mel and Jonah Show.
Follow Dexter's on Spotify and subscribe on YouTube.
You can also find us on Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.
At Dexter's Podcast. That's BEKXTERZ Podcast.
If you like this episode, rate and review our show on your podcast app 5 stars.